traffic update as of 8 p.m. PST, and Jerry remains a shared, disorganized tropical storm. It's moving northwestward, and it is exposed. I mean, here's the Ellens, passing just north of the Ellens. It's about right there where I put my plus. 50 knot winds has actually weakened. Pushes all the way up to 1,007 millibars. And this track should continue for the next few hours, then turn more northward throughout Saturday and Sunday, then eastward late Sunday into Monday. Probably going to become a hurricane close to Bermuda, but we'll have to see. Conditions could become favorable around that time. Uh, yeah, that's what the AC thinks. Um, yep. Anyway, yep. They forecast barely a hurricane, 65 knots by 72 hours. Um, which, I mean, some of the models do forecast this. I think it could once it gets into more favorable conditions, but most models forecast a lot weaker. We'll have to see. Next we got Karen, and I'd say it's almost a hurricane. I mean, at least 55 knots in my opinion. They should have updated it 12 fucking hours ago. But they waited, and that's what they do. Is they wait. They're that's what they love to do. Um, As 49 5 knot winds, 44.4 north, 33.4 west. Expected they had let's look at the advisory. They have been watching for 12 to 18 hours. It's about area of low pressure. Um, yep. Satellite estimates show 3.5 from SAB. So they went with 40 knots. They're not expecting it. There's no fucking way in hell it's only 40 knots. I mean, you have an eye. A closed eye wall. I mean, at least 55 knots. And it's expected to head northward. Then we curve, which we can look at the models. Yep. Over cold water. It's probably near maximum intensity, to tell you the truth. So I'll give them that. But I don't think I don't think it should matter at all. Um, Now we're going to talk about, yeah, let's talk about Priscilla, which has kind of gotten more convection reforming near the center, and it's 45 knot winds based on satellite estimates, moving 345 at 7 knots, and expected to remain a cyclone for maybe another day. Um, let's take a look at the data. As 45 knot winds, let's take a look at the storm. And it has form of convection. And it's moving about northward. But I expect it to make landfall. But I mean, at this rate, it could actually make landfall, potentially as a cyclone, because it's only like 24 to 36 hours away from landfall. But clearly going to weaken. Lastly, we got, let's see, Raymond. Raymond has 40 knot winds based on set estimates. It's being shared pretty good. Not expected to develop very much. It's actually expected to weaken in about 2 to 3 day time spans into a remnant low, because thermodynamics really don't support poor storm. Here's a picture of Raymond right here off the Mexican coast. Let's take a look at the Raymond. And 16.3 north, 101.9 west. And this is also threatening the Yucatan. I mean, the Baja. The depression. Move west northwest at 15 miles per hour. Which is actually, the model is actually curving even further north, get into the Gulf of California, then make a landfall into Mexico by 72 hours. Um, and I think it has a decent chance to be a tropical storm as it's doing so, but that's just me. So I'm not gonna really get into anything else right now. Just looking at all the activity, all these weak prophetic storms. And we could talk about here's the latest models for the potentially the next wave we have to watch off Africa. And maybe it up in the Caribbean, but I'm not gonna go into it right now. There's a weak LSE getting sheared to death. Borderline hurricane, North Atlantic that is being way underestimated. A tropical storm actually looking like it's slowly strengthening, heading towards the Baja. And Raymond getting sheared to shit. Well, that's your tropical update.